Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Writing Stories with Kimberly D. Tate and L.M. Spilsbury, better known as Kim and
Kim
Louise.
and Louise, yay!
We've been absent from our scheduled weekly offering, and there's a reason for that. We thought we'd talk to you about it today. The trials and tribulations of learning to navigate modern internet.
Yeah.
I'll just start a bit before Kim jumps in. When we first started this, it was back in around June, and we did a lot of test runs that nobody ever saw, just trying to learn to be comfortable on camera and learning to navigate the software and learning to make sure that the internet was good enough. And it all worked out, and we started putting out videos in late summer. And then suddenly it was September, and
Nothing worked.
Nothing worked.
It was a real snafu.
I know. It would look great to us as we're recording, and then we'd look at the recordings and
There'd be no sound.
there'd be no sound, or Kim had disappeared, or
It was my internet. My rural internet was very spotty after September, and everyone went back to school, and they were all on the weekends. Everyone was doing their homework and their work, and my server was just so slow that, I mean, it looked great to us, but when we went back to look, I'd be nowhere. There would be a black screen, and I'd be gone, or you'd see my lips moving, but you couldn't hear a thing that I was saying, so it was not good.
that's right. We even tried doing it on Kim's phone, and that was a very interesting experience. Kim never actually got to see how she looked, but we discovered that you do indeed have to have the phone in the proper orientation, because if you don't, the software tries to stretch the image to fill the available space. And Kim's face actually looked like something from the
Carnival Funhouse.
That's right.
I never got to see it, which is probably a good thing. I guess the computer heard I was writing a circus story, so it decided to throw that in just to
There we go. Yeah.
look like I was coming out of a fun house. But yeah, it was pretty embarrassing, I guess. Pretty funny.
And then we tried it with Kim at her sister's house, where the internet is amazing. That was actually the day that we discovered that having the phone in the wrong orientation made
Did
a
not
big
work.
difference. Yeah.
It doesn't work.
So anyways, it appears now that if we do the recording during the week and not on the weekend, which is when we were doing it, because Kim is actually a working person with a real job during the week, hopefully this will solve our problems. So we're here on a Friday morning, and we are going to follow up with a chat in a few minutes, but we just thought we'd explain where we've been all this time.
Explain our absence.
Explain our absence.
It's not for lack of trying, but nothing seemed to work. It was the universe was putting these blocks in our path for some reason or another, and you just kind of have to laugh it off and just keep trying.
Well, I think these last couple of years we've entered into a new era where Zoom and all kinds of other platforms are in widespread use. And I've been on Zoom calls in large organizations with hundreds of attendees, and the speaker's internet fails partway through a talk, and the same thing happens. So it's not just us. I think this happens to other people as well. But for a couple of older ladies, it's a rather interesting
Learning curve.
an interesting learning curve, and we're determined to make sure that life is fun and that all of this is a interesting discovery. So we're learning to laugh, and here we go. So anyways, we'll say goodbye for now and stay tuned. We're going to put out another chat very soon.
Bye now.
Bye.